Ah, here you are, still clinging to the past like it's some precious jewel you can't bear to lose. It's cute, really, holding on to memories that hurt you, replaying scenes in your head that cut deeper than any knife. You sit there, drowning in the weight of it all, thinking it defines you, that your scars are the only truth. But let's get one thing straight. Your past, it may have been painful, but it's not the prison you think it is. No, it's the foundation for something far greater. But you don't see that yet, do you? You're too busy staring at the cracks, ignoring the fact that those cracks are where your strength seeps through. You look back at every mistake, every betrayal, every moment you were crushed under the heel of life, and you think, this is it, this is who I am, but you're wrong. That's just the beginning of your story, not the ending. Let me break it down for you. You've been running, haven't you? Running from the pain, from the memories that haunt you when you close your eyes at night. You try to bury it deep, hide it away like some ugly secret, hoping it'll just disappear. But that's not how it works. You can't outrun your own shadow, kid. It's part of you. It's shaped you, molded you into the person you are today. And that's not a bad thing. That's power. Oh, you don't believe me? You're sitting there, shaking your head, thinking I'm out of my mind. Fine, let's get serious then. Let's peel back those layers and look at the raw, ugly truth. You've been hurt, badly. You've been betrayed by people you trusted, abandoned by those you loved. You've lost things you never thought you could live without. And it broke you. It shattered you into a million little pieces, left you bleeding and alone. And you know what? That's okay. It had to happen. It was necessary. You see, it's only when we're broken open that the light gets in. It's only when everything falls apart that we can start to rebuild, stronger than before. The person you were before, they couldn't handle what's coming. They weren't ready for the battles ahead. But the person you're becoming, oh, they're a different story. They're forged in fire, tempered by pain, sharper than any blade. You need to understand something. The past was brutal. Yes, it hurt like hell. But it's done its job. It's prepared you. It's given you the kind of resilience most people can only dream of. You've been through the worst, and yet you're still here. You're still standing. That's not weakness. That's not failure. That's power. But here's where it gets tricky. You've been carrying this weight, dragging it behind you like a ball and chain, letting it slow you down. Why? Because you're afraid to let it go. You've convinced yourself that your pain is who you are, that without it, you'd be lost. But that's the biggest lie of all. Your pain isn't your identity. It's your fuel. It's the fire that's going to light the path forward, if you let it. Let me tell you a little secret. The past is only as heavy as you let it be. You keep holding on to it, replaying every bad moment, every hurtful word, and you're giving it power over you. You're letting it control your future. But what if you flipped the script? What if you took all that pain, all that suffering, and used it as a weapon? What if you let it propel you forward instead of holding you back? You want revenge, don't you? Oh, don't deny it. I can see it in your eyes. You want to make them pay. The ones who hurt you. The ones who left you behind. But real revenge? It's not about hurting them. It's about outgrowing them. It's about becoming so strong, so powerful, that their actions no longer have any hold over you. It's about building a future so bright that it blinds them. The next time you feel the pain creeping in, let it. Don't push it away. Don't numb it with distractions. Feel it. Let it course through your veins. Let it remind you of everything you've survived. Because that pain, it's proof that you cared, that you loved, that you were alive. It's proof that you're still here, still breathing, still fighting. And as long as you're still fighting, there's hope. You've got to stop living in the past. Stop letting it dictate your present, your future. It's a chapter in your story, yes, but it's not the whole book. You've got so much left to write, so many blank pages waiting to be filled. And the best part? You get to decide how it goes. You get to take control of the pen and write a future that isn't defined by your pain, but by your strength. Look, I'm not here to tell you it's going to be easy. It's not. There will be days when the weight of it all feels like it's going to crush you. There will be nights when the memories sneak up on you, whispering lies into your ear, telling you you're not good enough, that you'll never escape the past. But those voices, they're liars. They're the echoes of a time that no longer exists. You're not there anymore. You're here, now, and you have a choice. You can keep dragging the past behind you like a corpse, or you can bury it, honor it for what it taught you, and leave it where it belongs, in the ground. It's time to rise, kid. It's time to stop looking back and start looking forward. The future is wide open, waiting for you to step into it. And it's not a future of pain and regret. It's a future of power, of potential, of everything you've ever dreamed of, but were too afraid to reach for. You're not the same person you were before. You've been changed, shaped, and scarred by your experiences. But those scars, they're not weaknesses. They're your armor. They're the proof that you've survived what was meant to destroy you. And now it's your turn to thrive. So stop hiding from your pain. Embrace it. Let it be the fuel that drives you forward. Let it be the thing that pushes you to new heights, that makes you fight harder than you ever have before. Because the future that's waiting for you, it's not for the faint of heart. It's for warriors. It's for survivors. It's for people like you who have faced the darkness and come out the other side. Your past was painful, yes, but it was also necessary. It was the training ground, the place where you learned what you're truly capable of. And now, it's time to take everything you've learned and use it. It's time to step into your power, to become the force of nature you were always meant to be. So stand up, wipe the tears from your face, lift your head, and look straight ahead. The future is calling, and it's yours for the taking. Your past was painful, but your future, it's powerful. And it's time you start believing that. So here we are. The mask is off. The charade is over. You're standing at the edge of everything that's tried to break you. And what do you see? Not a victim, not a shadow of your past, but a warrior, forged in fire, unyielding and unbreakable. Remember this: what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's not just some cliche, it's your truth. It's the anthem of your survival. You faced the darkness and didn't flinch. You've stared down your demons and you're still here, stronger than ever. This is your time to rise, to take back your story, because the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And guess what? Fear is no match for someone like you. So stand tall. Let the past be the fuel that lights your path forward. Because the pain you've endured, it wasn't the end, it was the beginning. Now go and be the change you wish to see in the world. You've got the power. Use it. It's time you start living like it.